Hey, what's up, guys? GoReacts back with another one. I know I haven't made a ton of videos this month. I've been working on a project. It's been taking up all of my time. Hopefully, we see that work materialize around June-ish. But yeah, I just haven't had the time to work on videos. But I have been watching this show on YouTube. It's called It's Me or the Dog. Basically, they steal the premise from that Cesar Millan show, and they just have this British lady, Victoria, who's like a dog trainer in Caesar's place. And she pretty much goes from house to house and just teaches people how to properly train their dogs. But there's a lot of interesting stuff that happens on the show. One thing that I love about the show, and I love about shows like these, is I love to watch Brits put dumb, stinky Americans in order. Just getting them in line. Just straightening them out. Any show like that, Gordon Ramsay. I remember they had that Super Nanny show. Like any show where Brits are just laying the law, I'm full attention on that. So yeah, we have this one clip, and let me get the name of it up here. Give me a second. The name of it is Victoria Disgusted at the Most Unhygienic House She's Ever Visited. And man, this is some episode of this show. Let's check it out.
Brittany, Diego just peed in my floor.
I see that poop coming out of your bottom. No way.
Diego and Bailey are turning Brittany's bedroom into their bathroom.
Is that urine?
Yes, it is.
Can Victoria get mom and dad to take control?
You know, when Victoria walked in, I was extremely embarrassed. We don't have company come over because the carpet looks like crap and it stinks in the house.
Yo, I'm still trying to figure out what this guy is smiling at. Dude, you've lost total control of your home to two little poodles, whatever the fuck those dogs are. I don't know what they are. Two little pooches poo-pooing and peeing all over your fucking house. You completely lost control of the residence. See, that's probably the smile of a guy who's he's just about had it with everything. Like, it's like he probably didn't even want those fucking dogs. See, here's the thing about dogs, man. If you are lazy, you should not have no fucking dogs, man. If you're a lazy person, because everybody looks at dogs and pictures like, oh, he's so cute. Oh, look at him. Look at the baby. Oh, he's so cute. But then there's the reality of having the fucking dog. You gotta train it, you gotta take care of it, you gotta feed it, you gotta walk them. Lazy people should not have dogs. The whole time I was watching this, I was thinking, are these people, do they have a learning disability or something? Like, why? They don't invite company over to their house, but they're having an entire film crew come inside and look at how disgusting their house is. It's like, yo, shouldn't you call the carpet cleaner first? Like, I mean, there's ways you could go about this before going to television and tell people, hey, we're fucking dirty. We don't clean up our dog's shit and pee that goes on the floor. Our rugs are all disgusting. There were so many ways to handle this before inviting a television crew to film it. You just gotta wonder. So it's definitely a good mix of lazy, stupid, and a little dirty. Not even a little dirty, a lot dirty. Because it's like, you're just gonna let them. I mean, you didn't need a dog trainer to clean up some shit. You know, there's ways to do that. Just not thinking.
Now, I do notice some urine stains down here.
Yes, every stain is a stain from him.
And this isn't even his main room.
Yeah, his main room is my daughter's room. And this is Brittany's room. Absolutely disgusting. I do not even come in this room because it's so nasty. If you'll see the carpet, just huge yellow stains. There's poop all in the corner of her little dresser there.
That's not nice. You don't toilet in this bedroom?
And the boys don't allow Diego in their room.
The boys' room escapes most of the dog's urine and feces.
Oh, wow. The boys are the only ones with common sense in the house. Those little ass boys, they probably fucking pay the rent. It's like, does anybody have any sense in this house? These dogs are shitting everywhere. Get them out of my room. This woman, she should be ashamed of herself. I mean, she looks like she's pretty well kept, but she doesn't even go in her daughter's room. It's like, hey, bitch, get in there and clean that shit up. Get in there and get a Swiffer and get whatever you need to get, and a vacuum and a wet vac. There's some wet vacs out there, and some Resolve and a couple of fucking rags, and get in there and get on the floor and clean that shit up with your lazy ass. This woman should be absolutely ashamed of herself, man. That she's letting her daughter live like that. See, they say boys are dirty, but it's the little girls sometimes, especially when it comes to animals, they go, oh, they're just cute, you know? It's like Disney. It's like all cute. And so they don't mind when the animals do nasty shit, because it's like they just write it off as, oh, he's cute, you know? He's just being cute. But it's like, you need to get that shit up before somebody gets rickets in this house, or somebody gets fucking a disease. And this motherfucker, you need to... That mom, she should absolutely be ashamed of herself.
As you can see, the carpet is not as dirty.
After a few minutes in the boys' room, it seems Diego is keen to mark some new territory.
Hey, Bob, go.
See? Come on. There he goes.
Sorry, no pooping. We're not pooping in that room. I see that poop coming out of your bottom. No way. Not even on my observation day. He needs to go out and poop now. I'd take him out.
Let me take him real quick.
This is a health hazard for the family to be living with, especially for children. Urine and feces that can contain potentially serious and dangerous bacteria. It's a real cause for concern.
See, this is one of my big gripes with the COVID era, right? People needed a fucking mask to be around other people, but then they'll go home and kiss their dogs who be eating their ass. Their dogs be eating their ass, and they go and kiss their dogs in the mouth. Like, how fucking backwards is everything? It's like, the fact that there was social distancing between human beings, but not social distancing with animals, it just doesn't make no fucking sense. Animals be carrying a lot of disease. They be outside eating all kinds of shit. God knows what, and coming back in the house, eating their ass on the rug, and then giving you a kiss, give you a kiss, give you a lick. See, that's why, to me, the animals things, like, you know, I have, you know, my brother has an animal and stuff like that, and I like that animal. It's cool, but for me personally, having a dog, I'm too fucking lazy, and I couldn't do it. It's not for me, and these things carry disease. It's just, there's so many reasons why it's not for me.
Victoria wants to find out how Brittany feels about the destruction in her room.
Show me the damage in your room.
Well, there was lots of pee in the carpet all right here, but I think Bailey did that.
Bailey's peeing as well.
Yeah, and Diego, he's been peeing there. He pees on all of his toys too.
So all your he's peed on all of your toys.
Is that urine?
Yes, it is.
I love this look she's giving the camera. It's like, oh, you poor filthy mulatto children are being raised by savages. You know, she's taking this better than I would have taken. I would have went there with a damn hazmat suit. I would have been like, put the toy down. Step away from the toy. I would have been in there with clamps and all type of shit, so I didn't have to touch nothing. Fucking gloves. I would have been in there bodied up in a suit, man.
No child should be sleeping in a bedroom like that. Urine stains all over the floor, poop on the floor.
Yo, it's duty right on the ground. There is literal duty on the ground. Like, yo, I need to know the carbon dating behind that duty. Like, how long has that duty been there? And why is nobody going with a napkin to go get that shit up? Yo, all it takes is a couple of gloves. It takes a trip to Home Depot and to the grocery store, and then coming back and getting a plastic bag and getting that shit up. It is yo, there's fucking turds on the ground. Yo, get that shit up. Don't play around with that. Get that up.
Or two, and on some of the furniture.
After getting a good look at what's going on in the Villa Gomez home,
Is that urine?
Yes, it is.
Victoria is ready to tell Philip and Tennille what needs to be done.
This is one of the most unhygienic houses I've ever been in, and it's got to change.
Yo, these are two fully grown adults who have to be sat down by a dog trainer to tell them that, yeah, it's pretty not hygienic to have dog duty and pee-pee all over the floor. Like, where are we as a society that like people need an expert to come in and say, hey, you know, you should probably clean up your dog's duty on the rug because there's all kind of disease and bad shit that could happen from that. And just the smell in your house is probably not that ill. There's a couple things, man. Like, I can remember one time, man, I knew this girl, right? And I was smoking in her room, right? We were rolling up in the room or whatever. And her dog was disgusting. It was like one of these little poodles, one of these little things. And her room stunk. The room stunk like dog duty. And I was like, wow, this room smells like dog shit. I was like, it's probably the dog, right? So the dog took a shit in the corner of the room. I didn't see this, but what I did see was the dog munching on the shit. This is when I said, nigga, I'm never having a fucking dog. She barely takes care of this thing. Her whole room stunk like a dog shit. I'll never forget that. Yeah, man, it just, where are we in society that people have to be sat down to be told that you shouldn't have dog shit and pee pee on the floor? Like, you have to tell adults this kind of stuff. Adults have to have training in this and have their dogs. I mean, like, it's just, laziness is just a thing. Because they probably know what's wrong. They don't have any fucking guests over the house. They have no company. So they know what's wrong. But they don't want to fucking do anything about it. They just, you know, let's get on TV and... Oh, man, it's so backwards.